it's Sunday, beginning of a new week, and I am going to start by working on the tub. Then I'm going to do a little bit of work on the cement board and the seams. I think I can get the mortar up today. And yeah, that's, I think, the only two things I'm doing today. So I'm going to clear away some of this stuff and get the inside of the tub sanded. Well, cleaned out and then sanded. So in the bathroom, the drywall mud has dried. There's a crack along where it's thicker, just in the drying process. So I think I'm actually going to give it another day to dry. And also I need to sand this part that's gone up. I believe I'm supposed to mortar this seam. So I do mortar tape and mortar the seam, but only a little bit, and the tile goes above it just a little bit. I think the only transitions that I found, like how-tos for, are horizontal transitions where the cement board meets the tile horizontally on the wall, or I guess vertically on the wall, and so you just overlap it a little bit. But in this case, because it's a horizontal, the water theoretically could be coming down. So I don't know exactly how to transition this. So one, I'm going to give it some more time to dry, and two, I'm going to do some more research to see if I can't figure out how to better do this. And I don't want to go through the trouble of mixing up the mortar to do this seam, or independently do the little screw holes. So I'm just gonna skip it for now, let it dry. Anyway, so I think that might be all I'm gonna do today. Just sanding the tub, and research. Okay, so I think I've done enough research to know how to make this transition work. I am going to mortar the seam, and I'm going to sand this, mortar the seam, and then scrape off any excess to where beyond what the tile is going to be, and I think that's what it should be. I can waterproof and then paint over the waterproofing, so I'm just going to waterproof this whole area, even though the top is going to be painted. Today, I'm going to work a little bit on this mortar transition, get the screw holes mortared, and see if I can't find the paint for the tub. I know I ordered it, I know it came in, but I can't remember which box it's in, so we're going to dig through some of the bathroom boxes to see if I can find it. But that's the plan. And I'm making a very little plan about what's to come next, because so far I've been making plans and then things take longer and I don't get there. And I was supposed to do tile 2 weeks ago, and then I was supposed to do tile last week. So we're just gonna see how far I get this week, and hopefully there will be some tile on the walls by the end of it. So let's go see if I can't find the finish, and then I'll mix up some mortar after I do that. It's a little dusty in here. Last week I mowed the lawn, but the week before I didn't. And I had a bunch of neighbors offer to mow my lawn for me in the nicest way possible. I felt so judged. I didn't expect the lawn to grow so fast in 1 week. By the end of 2 weeks without mowing, it was quite out of control. First time I've touched this wall. You think this little horsey should be yours just because you want it. Little horsey thief. That's what you are. All right, where's your little sleeper at? Is it in that foot? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, you want it? I'll touch it. Okay, so I think I'm done with the tile paint today. I did the inside of the tub twice, the top of the vanity, and the sink bowl for the vanity. I need to do the top of the vanity and sink bowl again, which I think I have just enough paint to do that. But I also really probably need to do the inside of the tub again, and I don't think I have enough paint to do that. So I'm going to order some more, and I'll end up with some extra. I don't know if I'll use it somewhere else, but yeah, so I think that's all for today. Oh, I was gonna mix mortar and put that on the seam. I think I have a solution. I think I have an idea for the transition. I have to think about it some more. But I think I have an idea. I've seen some cute things done, and I think we could do some cute things. So I'm gonna think about it before I do more stuff. Our big lazy baby. Big lazy baby, you got your horse and you're just all done with life now. So I have the new thing of paint for the tub, so I'm going to do a little bit of that today. I'm going to Aqua Defense the shower bathtub area. But while it is cool, I am going to go out and tackle the limbs that fell down with the storm that came through. And I have a plan for them. And I have a plan for the shower. And I'm very excited because I felt like I've been like, not entirely sure what I'm going to do with XYZ and I've got to figure it out. But now I've got a couple plans sorted and I feel like they're going to go well. So I think some of it is really good. The shelf, the idea I have for the shelf in the shower, I think is going to be really nice. So anyways, I'm gonna do that later, but that was one of the plans I was working on. And dealing with the limbs, the city requires you to cut them up to XYZ size and bundle them, like actually tie them. So I'm not dealing with that. But I do have a plan for what I'm going to do with them, which I feel like is going to really make the outside look nice. And again, while it's cool, I'm going to go out and get that done. So let's go outside. Bathtub area is waterproofed. That's pretty exciting. So I can do mortar and tile tomorrow. That's really exciting. So today I am going to put another coat or two on the bathtub. As much as possible, I'm going to use a roller so I can get that final finish. But it's looking pretty good, and it's all bright and pretty and white, and just looks so clean, so improved from what it was. And I don't think you can really even see where the holes were that I filled. Whenever I get ready to put the drill or the drain in, I'll have to drill a new hole for it. But I think it'll be perfect and pretty. But the main thing I'm going to do today is tile the wall. And I've got to like lay it out and try and get it to be even and pretty and do a much better job on the tile on the wall than I did on the floor, even though like functionally it would have been better if I had improved on the floor than the wall, but it will be a better job. So I'm gonna go get the laser level and get some tile and start laying it out and see what I can figure out for the wall. Off camera because it's kind of boring, I know. Calculating and trying to see the layout for the tiles and to see like what the most efficient use of the tiles is, but also a visually appealing pattern, and like where to lay them all out. And I marked on the walls, I got the little laser out and marked on the walls the center lines. And this wall, I'm going to think about a little bit more. This wall is a little bit different. The stud that's in this wall forces these to be slightly off center. But I don't want it to look that way. So if I place the tiles to where they're actually centered, it's going to accentuate the fact that this is not centered, the faucet. But if I slightly off center the tiles, then it will match this, it'll look centered, and like this whole corner will mask the fact that this tile will end up being a little bit bigger than this edge tile. Is the plan and what I think will happen. I'm gonna think about it a little bit. I got these little spacers. I have the whole little thing to level the tiles as I lay them and to space them properly. But these are 1/16 inch, not 1/8 inch, so I got the wrong thing. So I ordered some spacers. They'll be delivered tomorrow, and it'll give me a little bit of time to think about this wall and for sure what I want to do. I'm pretty sure that it makes sense. I kind of laid out the tile and looked at it and thought about it a long time. That's pretty much all I did today. I'm gonna do a little more paint on the tub and the sink just as extra layers, good coverage. But it's looking pretty good, and today should be the last day of that, and then I can turn over the tub and paint the outside. But I should be able to tile, probably Sunday I'll tile the walls. And then I can like clean everything and get the bathtub in here. Really, I'm getting close. Once the walls are tiled, I can put the bathtub in and shower and drain, and that's like some things to figure out. But once that's done, then all the rest of it kind of flows together pretty quickly. So we're so close. Victory. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end.
If you're enjoying the journey, please like and subscribe and come back next week on Sunday for the next installment. Have a great week. Bye.